Hey, Victor from Provi here. Welcome to Moneygun, the smash hit cocktail bar serving up drinks in small plates in Chicago's West Loop. Today we'll be talking to Provi user Donavan Mitchem, Moneygun's beverage director, about his role and how he helped update Moneygun's strategy during COVID-19. Moneygun's interior has been expanded, and the business is also taken in the next door space, Lou's Backyard, complete with a separate menu and fun activity.
My name is Donavan Mitchem. I am born and raised on the south side of Chicago. I've been here ever since. Had the opportunity to work with some great talented bar staff members and team members in the city. We were fortunate enough to be nominated for a Spirit Award, which was kind of the pinnacle of my time here. Publications out of the ass, lists. It's a great bar to work at. I'm very fortunate to be here. They give me an alarming amount of creative control, which I haven't messed up yet. But our thing here is that we're just a bar. We've never pretended to be anything else. We don't stick to one specific style of cocktails. As you can see, our menu is based on just 40 cocktails that everyone knows. And I think that level of familiarity is what makes us so popular. We're in a neighborhood where the competition is cutthroat. There's a lot of people making great food and drink across the bridge here, but we've just stayed in our lane. And obviously the pandemic wasn't the best for us, but we were able to just stick to kind of our core values and what we wanted to bring to the neighborhood, to the industry, and to the scene, and that has kind of led us to be super successful. Right now, the place that I feel that I am in my career is playing the role of teacher and thinking about the next generation of bar staff and bar talent in Chicago, and that's why I love cycling in bartenders and training people and doing stuff like that, and this is a hell of an environment to learn. So
obviously the last year and a half, 2 years have been pretty crazy. What are some of the best pivots that you guys made here that were COVID related?
But when COVID first happened, obviously we did a full shutdown. We tried a litany of to-go options and pickup and delivery, and it was doing it, but it wasn't really pushing the needle in one way or another, and it wasn't putting us in our comfort zone of dealing with the community and dealing with our clientele. And so we decided to open up the backyard. We're fortunate enough to have the huge St. Louis patio, and we just ran that with myself, my general manager at the time, and our AGM. And that's kind of when we started to see that the pivot in our industry was not so much the product, not so much about the food, not so much about the drinks. It's about creating a safe space for people where they feel comfortable in a pandemic setting or not. And that's when we decided to kind of take a look at the building and to see what spaces we weren't using the right way and how we could expand that space to give people kind of more room to frolic, for lack of a better word. So that's when we kind of start undertaking the idea of the full renovation. I would say comfortability and familiarity are what we go after now more so than trying to be trend-setting on cocktails. And we sell more beer, vodka, and soda water than anything. And it's just becoming more concerned with the guests than what you're giving the guests. People are really about going out and being in the experience now and like being with their friends that they couldn't be with. And I just seeing people respond in the space during service. I think the line around the corner is litmus enough that we're doing right and we're getting the right feedback.
What things that you adapted do you see that you'll keep moving forward?
QR codes, things like that, pitching straws, hand sanitizer on the bar, things is micro is that I would see not going away, and just people being a little more cognizant of their space. I feel like we're on the cusp of a new renaissance. Is over the top as that sounds. Unfortunately, the pandemic put a lot of great places out of business, and that is very sad. But what that leaves us is a surplus of talent and a surplus of property and a surplus of investors who are trying to get back into the space north. And I think that'll give a lot of people, especially black and brown, obviously being a little biased, people space to enter our game, and it levels the playing field a little bit. And you're going to see cool chef-driven restaurants and things you've never seen before.
That sounds awesome, and it's something I'm totally excited for. Thank you so much, Donovan, for your time today. If you guys want to check out his work, please swing by Moneygun and Lou's Bar at 660 West Lake Street in Chicago. Have a great day. See you soon.